All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Another beautiful day. Guess what? It is Friday. That's what I'm talking about. I love me some Friday. Short days. We try to make it throughout the week to where we can have a short day on Friday, be able to go home, spend time with the family, and enjoy the weekend. That's how we like to do it. So we're at this yard now, but let me show y'all what I got and show y'all why I got them. All right. Let me turn it around. Look at them bad boys. That's not for the stand-on. That's for the big mower. I went ahead because they had them in stock and got some brand new tweels for the big mower. Yay! Yep. $1,250 something. Nice. So, here's the reason. Look at these bad boys, man. Look at them fins. They break off. And it causes it to sag, which messes up your deck, and it's no good. Tweels. Now, I've had these on here for 4 years, which is not bad. I ain't had a flat tire in 4 years, so is it worth it? To me, it is, because we do a lot of commercial work. So, y'all can put that in the comments if y'all think it's worth it or not. But, hey, man, it beats going and finding somebody with a tire shop, or you're having to plug it, and this truck don't have onboard air, so you got to go to a gas station, fill it up, and then get back to work. But to me, man, not having anything at all and just keep going, that's the way to be. So these, he told me that they had a special order on them, and hopefully they'll be in a week or two. I'm hoping, because I went ahead and ordered them. But look at the fins on these. I mean, I ain't got many fins left to hold this thing on. And this is the one that's got the really slick. So I needed to get these more than I needed to get the other ones. But since they already had them in stock, I said, let's get them. Let's go ahead and throw them on there. We'll put them on after our job today. So be good for next week. So don't be scared to spend money in your business. I mean, you got to invest back in it. $2,400 to me is a whole lot better than spending $20,000 on a mower and $15,000 on a new stand-on. So we're going to run it and watch it, like they say in the coal business. Run it and watch it till it breaks. Then we'll figure that out. I just don't want a tire to fall off when we're in the middle of cutting grass and everything. So the tires were pretty had it, so I needed to get new tires. And that's like a vehicle, anything else. You're going to replace the tires and stuff on it, excuse me. So, but yeah, we're at this big yard we do weekly and everything. So Roberto's weed eating the back and everything, and we got to do my neighbor's yard. We got I'll show y'all the next yard. I'll let y'all see it. This guy is supposed to be year round. He shut me off, and now he called me back. He called me back 2 days ago and said, hey, can you put me back on schedule, my man? Big old doctor here in town. And I'm like, well, you're supposed to get the leaves finished getting up. I done took my mulch kit off. So, oh, by the way, I went up on all my customers. So I, jumped the price up on that. And I said, when I come to this first cut, you're going to have a cleanup fee. He said, all right, just bill me. See, some of them, they don't care. Just bill them, whatever, But he would have saved money if he did not shut me off, So now he's going to have to pay for that, the first service, and all that good stuff. So, hey, some of them like spending that money, and I'm fine with it, I just don't like getting shut off unexpected and all that. So we'll go to the next one. Y'all saw this yard right here before. I'll turn the camera around, let y'all see it. We got a fresh cut on it. We'll go to the next one. We'll look at it. I'll use my grass flap, and hopefully I can mulch them up as best I can. That's what I told him. I said, dude, I'm just going to mulch them up best I can. I don't have mulch kits on there. And he said, that's fine. Just get it cleaned up. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to try to clean it up the best we can. Give them a first clean, and then it'll be every week after that. So let me show y'all this one right here. Now, this one right here, it's got a little... My deck don't float, and these people have been cutting with a floating deck. And if anybody knows, when you're running over these hills and, holes and dips and everything, it's going to leave a scab mark. I don't care, who you are. I tried to raise the deck up a little bit, try to fix from that. So I'll show y'all what I'm talking about, and it'll get better throughout the year, hopefully. So, but all right, let's look at it. I don't know if the camera do justice on it and everything, but it's very wavy, very dippy and everything. Because he used to have, all out through here was a bunch of pine trees, just like it is out the wood line. So he backed the wood line up is what he did. And see, there's a stump right there. That's a high spot that I scalped. Can't help it, man. You know, we're not perfectionists. You know, we try to be as best as we possibly can. But hey, man, this is the real life stuff I'm telling y'all. So you have to cut it kind of slow so you don't, you know, because you're going over a little. He didn't flatten it out too good. He needs to come back in it with some sand and everything and try to level it off better. But there's the front. There's a lot of edge in here on this property. So, you know, you got the concrete driveway wrap around, then it goes back behind the house, and you got the sidewalk, the back sidewalk, the little area over there with his boat. So it's a pretty property, man. I really love it. It's at the back end of a subdivision, so he's got this whole back end pretty much by himself. So, and he's cleaned it up. I mean, for what it was before, man, there were so many trees out here, dude. It was like, I think he told me he cut down like 125 pine trees and opened it up. So hey, looks a whole lot better than what it used to look like. So all right, guys, we'll head off to the next yard, finish up this one. See y'all here in a little while. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today. I put a little clip in there. Somebody commented about Roberto's little holster. He said, man, he just needs a cowboy hat. Guess what? He had a cowboy hat on today. I told him he needs to wear his cowboy hat out here. So we the cowboy crew cutting grass. I think it's funny. But, you know, I like to wear them because it keeps the sun out of my eyes, you know, and keeps the sun off my neck and everything. So Roberto wore his today. I showed a little clip of him with it and everything. I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, we just only had 4 yards today. Me and Roberto went out. We cut the 2 yards, and I let him cut my neighbor's yard, and then I let him cut my yard. We put my yard on the schedule and everything, so it just helps him a little bit of time, a little bit more money in his pocket for the week, and if we have a slow week or whatever. But we just try to stick it on the schedule as well, and I let him do it. So I'm going to try to put them tweels on this weekend, the new ones for the big mower. Hopefully in 2 weeks, the other ones will come in. That's what the guy told me. He said they got like a little bit of back order, and he had to order them from a different warehouse or something. So hopefully they'll come in within a week or two so I can get them things on the stand on, because they are looking pretty rough. And I ordered a headset, a chest mount, and a tripod from Amazon for me to do a little bit better recording for y'all. So that should come in over the weekend. Hopefully next week we can start filming a little bit better stuff for y'all. Hey, man, I'm trying out here, you know. Ray said, man, just record and put it on there, you know. Whatever turns out, you know, it's going to get better and better. So I appreciate him. I'm getting a little bit better on talking too and everything to y'all. So that's a plus. So thanks again for tuning in to my channel. Like, subscribe, comment, and hey, we'll see y'all next time. Peace.